Each of the protocols for the MTSS Literacy Intervention Resources was designed using the same format and provide a scope and sequence for instruction, whether it was developed for phonological and phonemic awareness, phonics, phonics and fluency, fluency and comprehension, or comprehension. Let's take a closer look at the phonics protocol and the resources provided. If data indicates that a student needs to begin receiving lower level phonics interventions, I would click here. This link If data indicates that a student needs to begin receiving lower level phonics interventions, I would click here. This link will take me to the online folder that includes the instructional routines and recommended activities. Let's take a closer look at the phonics protocols and the resources provided. That says the same thing. Within each folder, there are two things you'll need to Within each folder, there are two things you will need to select to provide an effective intervention. The first you'll need to select is one of the instructional routines. Seen here are the instructional routines designed to introduce and practice lower level phonics, or CVC words. They have been numbered so that they can be easily located. Some subfolders may only have 1 to 2 instructional routines. Others, like this subfolder, may have 5 or more. It is recommended that the interventionist review each instructional routine provided in order to determine which one will best meet the needs of the targeted groups of students. An activity, resource, or game will also need to be selected from the subfolder. The teacher will need to use the activity, resource, or game along with the instructional routine to provide effective Tier 2 interventions. Let's take a closer look at this instructional routine. It is typically used with first grade students who need support with decoding, reading, and writing CVC words. This specific instructional routine and all the ones labeled Empowering Teachers are provided through the Florida Center for Reading Research. Not all of the instructional routines look like this. Some were developed by other programs or reading specialists. However, all of them are designed to support teachers in providing direct instruction to address foundational skill deficits. Take a minute to read through this instructional routine and reflect on what the students will learn, what materials are needed, Take a minute to read through this instructional routine and reflect on what the students will learn, what materials are needed, what the teachers will do, and what the student will do. Then discuss this lesson with your neighbor. Pause the video for 2 to 3 minutes for this activity. You will notice that the instructional routine defines the targeted skill and materials needed. In this lesson, the teacher will teach students how to decode or read and how to write words with 2 to 3 phonemes. The lesson requires word cards and paper and pencil for each student. This lesson also provides information regarding the lesson format. For instance, the italicized type describes what the teacher does, the bold type tells the teacher what to say, and the regular type is what the students say. This section also provides guidance in using the word cards, when to respond in unison with the students, and when to use sounds instead of letter name. The remaining portion of the lesson provides the actual instructional routine with its explicit directions on introducing the skill, modeling the task, practicing the task with the students, and then giving time for the students to practice independently or with a partner. This lesson follows the I do, we do, you do approach for scaffolding targeted skills. Let's watch a video to see firsthand what this instructional routine would look like with a group of first grade students or with an individual student.